Okay, this video is about using the quadratic formula. I give you the quadratic formula right here. All you got to do is determine A, B, and C. And using, to get that, I need to use the standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So when I look at this first one, it's in standard form. So that means my a is -6, my b is 3, and my c is 10. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to plug these numbers in. I'm going to take negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all divided by 2 times a. When I multiply this all out, I'm going to get a -3 plus or minus the square root of, this is going to be, if I just do this quickly on my head, 4 times 6 times 10, that'll be 240. And it's a negative and a negative, so that'll make it a positive 240 plus 9. That's 249 divided by -12. So when I take the square root of 249, I'm going to get some decimal. And what I want to do is I want to do this top part first. So I want to take -3 plus the square root of 249, and then take that answer and divide it by -12. And then I want to take -3 minus the square root of 249 and that answer and divide it by -12. This one right here, -3 plus the square root of 249 divided by -12, gives me a -1.06. And this next one here, when I minus, gives me a positive 1.56. Right? Now my next one, I need to make it standard form. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add 2 to each side to get it equal to 0. So I'll end up with 3x squared plus 7x plus 2 equals 0. So that's my A, my B, and my C. So when I put it in, I'm going to have -7 plus or minus the square root of 7 squared minus 4 times 3 times 2, all divided by 2 times 7. Okay? Working that out, that gives me -7 plus or minus the square root of 25 divided by 14. Square root of 25 is 5, so that leaves me with 2 problems. Come down here. That leaves me with -7 plus 5 divided by 14, and then, oops, I'm sorry, not 14. I made a mistake there. This would be 2 times a, that's 3, right? So that would be 6 here. Okay, so it's -7 plus 5 divided by 6, or -7 minus 5 divided by 6. So this will get me a -7 plus 5 will get me -26, which gives me the -1/3 answer that I was looking for, a -0.3 repeating. Or x equals, this will be a -12 divided by 6. That'll give me a -2.